say. Hey, let's go. All of this here for them grateful ones starting their day. The ones that people counted out. You here today. The ones the devil plotted on and try to take. Then you learn to get on your knees and start to pray. You didn't think you make it out. God made a way. Everybody say. Everybody say. And I gotta tell the world.
Yo, what's up, man? What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Jay Ham, man. We back. Took some time, but we back with another episode. Caveman Pod. Cave Talk with Jay Ham. Man, what's good, yo? Yo, it's been a minute. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been a minute. It's been constant struggles to come up here, talk to y'all, man, because it's reasons why I haven't been on here, bro. It's reasons why I haven't been on here. And I'm about to talk about it. Man. Really, it's I'm gonna jump straight into it, man. Attacks, yo. I've been dealing with attacks, man. And what's crazy is that attacks doesn't always have to be like, you know what I'm saying, at home. It can be at work. It can be with somebody at work. It's like with me right now, it's like leadership, management. I just been feeling like I'm getting tested. It's just been crazy, man. And so I've really been battling, bro. And no lie, like for the last 2.5, 3 weeks, it was winning. It was winning. That's why I haven't dropped, bro. That's why I haven't dropped, man. I haven't dropped because of that, like because of the attacks that I was coming across, man. Like I'm gonna jump into the first attack, right? The first, well, not even the first attack. It was the first one that I like. I recorded this episode, bro. That's so, like, I recorded this episode. I had the episode already recorded, bro. It was laid out. And what's crazy is that I was talking about attacks, but I'm still gonna talk about attacks because we gonna talk about it. The enemy don't want me to talk about it, but I'm about to talk about it. So I recorded the whole video, the whole episode, man. Getting ready to upload this thing, dog. And it just got wiped. Like, bro, and you know, we said we deal with so we got cloud, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, some of y'all probably gonna get on me for this, but I got the Galaxy Z Fold. So yeah, I am Android Galaxy, but yo, my phone is fly. But yo, I recorded everything, got it on the phone, getting ready to upload, and it got wiped. Never happened to me before, ever. Like literally, like the way cloud works. Like I've got images from old Galaxy phones that I had years ago. I got pictures that transfer from iPhone. Like it's crazy. Like for me to finally, you know what I'm saying, muscle up the strength to record this whole entire episode, and it got deleted. Like gone, bruh. I looked in the cloud. I started Googling how to retrieve videos. It was saying you could always check the cloud to restore it. I couldn't find it nowhere. It's almost like, bro, and for the people who don't record and for the people who don't record and don't you know what I'm saying, upload videos, it's like you in college, man. You typing up a paper, 10-page paper. You're getting ready to submit it. Your laptop crashed. You can't. There's no way that you can obtain this paper. It felt like that, and I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy." I'm literally talking about attacks, and you want to try this? Yo, it had me, bro. It had me like a punch in the gut, bro. Like, took it out of me. I really did feel defeated. But I mean, yo, it's okay to feel defeated. Like, it's okay. Like, and it took me for me to be come back, circle back around, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Because anytime you know what I'm saying, when you're walking in your purpose and when you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're doing what God has called you to do, or you're walking in an assignment, attacks are gonna come. Like, and that's just one attack that I like I said that I wanted to highlight on why it's been a delay, man. Like I said, the video was recorded, ready to drop, and it got wiped. um, but yeah, man, like just attacks, man. Um, when it comes to like just my health, man, you know what I'm saying? Not getting the best news about health issues, um, work, work. Like I've had people try my character, bro. Like, what is going on? Like, it's crazy because it's like even where I just feel like it's been a testing of my faith. Um, it's been testing of my judgment. Like, because I mean, just answer this, man. Have you ever just been tried, bro? Like, just been tried, like attack, just come in like, temptation. Like, oh, I'm about to poke the bear. I'm about to poke the bear to the bear to the bear come to the bear growl. I'm gonna keep poking. That's what it was, man. It was temptation. Like it was tempting me. Like temptation just kept on creeping, kept on creeping. Because a lot of people like to tie in temptation with sex. Like temptation doesn't always have to pertain to sex. Temptation could be, like I said, a character trial. Like which I feel like what I had to deal with was a character trial. I feel like it was like, how you gonna respond to this, John? How you gonna respond to this, my boy? And it was crazy because yo, no lie, off the rip, I was like, man, listen, man, you don't want these problems. Like it can go either way. Like it had tried me so bad. Like I had three things to do. Right, I hit my wife up. Right, and I was like, what I need to do, man? Because listen, man, my wife is petty. She can be petty. I ain't gonna lie. She might not like me saying this, but yeah, she can be a little petty. So I'm like, I don't know how to. I'm not a petty person, so I don't know how. Right? It's not a gift that I have. So I was like, I can either just go straight for the neck, call it a day. So it was like I reached out to her, like, yo, babe, man, let me read this, tell you what's going on, tell you what happened. Um, and then I immediately like once I told her, I said, before we get into this conversation, I'm gonna talk to God real quick, right? So like this showed me my maturity, just in manhood and Christ, where I took this attack to him, which I want you guys to try to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Or if agree to disagree. But I want you to do the same thing. Like if you get attacked, like take that attack to God. How do you want me to handle this, God? Because sometimes God might want you to pick up that sword and go straight for the neck. But he also might want you to do what he told me to do. And he told me literally, man, that I shouldn't respond because it has nothing that is not of him. So he was like, this attack from the enemy is from the enemy. Because again, man, and I want to talk about, saying God's attacks or like God's trials or God's like, because God will try you too. God will try you. God will, because he wants to get your attention. Or he wants you to, hey, go on this assignment to either test you, he might throw you in the wilderness so he could test you. But in this example, like I said, man, God wanted me to take this attack from the enemy. He was just like, yo, don't even respond because that's not of me. All right, that's not of me. It doesn't need the energy that I have because I want you to put your energy somewhere else. Um, but in my maturity, I seeked him, right? And so, because I could have easily fell into that trap. I could have easily been like, yo, man, I could have responded and said, boom, 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 boom. It would have been a tick for tack. But he told me, nah, chill, just chill. And at first I was confused. I was like, wow, why don't I need to respond? Um, and it was just kind of like, if you respond, the enemy won. The enemy got you. He got you out of your zone. He got you out of your focus. That's one thing God wants us to do. Wants us to stay focused, because when we're focused, we know that our alignment is Him, right? We know that we're looking at His direction. We have tunnel vision when it comes to Him. But if these attacks knock us off of our feet so much, or it alters our path so much, then we're not focused anymore. So I don't know if anybody else have ever dealt with it, but it's hard to get back on focus once you're not on. Once you lose focus, it's hard to get back there. So like when it comes to attacks too, man, when you are in the right standing, I said with the Father, the right standing of knowing who you are. That's the key thing, knowing who you are. Then boom, I get this attack. I'm going straight to the enemy. Not straight to the enemy. I'm going straight to God to say, God, the enemy's trying me. What I need to do? How could I respond to this? So like, the crazy thing is like one of these quotes that as I was just kind of soaking up in His presence, it was just like, yo, if you attack somebody who has favor on their life, it's not going to go in their favor. You know what I'm saying? So if you attack somebody who has favor on their life from God, it's not going to go in their favor. And it won't. They won't win. They can't win because you have favor from God, man. So jumping back to me not responding though, and just no response in general. Because I was just like, wow. And which I didn't, y'all. I really didn't respond, yo. I really did not respond. And it was tough. It was tough not to respond. It was tough to really just sit there and say, okay, I'm going to listen to what God told me to do. He told me not to respond. He said he'll handle it. And this kind of goes back to what I've been talking about in the previous episodes, just like trusting Him. Like, I'm going to just trust God to handle this entire issue. It's out of my control. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, man, why? So did some more digging. And what stood out to me, man, was just like, how did Jesus respond to like all of the trials that He had to go through? Because Jesus was tried, bro. He was tried straight up. He was tried. People tried Him. People was just like, man, you know we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care, right? And a lot of times He was silent. Like, and that just taught me, like, as long as you're true to who you are and what you stand for, you don't have to boast or say anything, because God is going to work it out for your good. And that's literally what He did for me. Like, the whole situation, saying from that specific attack came out of my good, in the long run. And I was like, I never said nothing. Like, I was literally just chilling, and I was like, I'm really just giving it to Him. So the attacks, man, like I said, they're going to come. And that's the crazy thing about it, is there's nothing that can stop the enemy from attacking us. Nothing. But the key thing is, as long as we stay in the Word, as long as we stay in His presence, we're going to be equipped. We're not going to be afraid to take these attacks to Him and be like, I trust you, God, to show me how to respond to this. Or I trust you, God, to move this out of my way. Or I trust you, God, to heal my wound that this attack just put on me. Because attacks can also leave wounds, man. Like, they can leave wounds. So, you know what I'm saying? Some worse than others. But again, when it comes to those attacks, it's almost like battle. You know what I'm saying? It's literally war. It's literally war. I just use that word. It's literally war. Like, when it comes to war, you're prepared. You're ready for the attacks, right? When so I'm not a history person. So like, you ask me about World War this, I'm not gonna know right now, but I'm gonna get back in my scholars, so I'm gonna get back up in there. But like, most people, when they go to war, they go to war and they're ready. You know what I'm saying? They go to war prepared for attacks. They prepared. They might have medics over here if you get hurt. and they got your artillery over here for you need weapons and all that stuff. Like they're prepared for that. So like when it comes to us as being children of God, like if we stay in His presence and God and we stay equipped with Him, we're ready for these attacks. So like when attacks come, yes, it's going to hurt, but no, it's not going to knock us out because we still have that main focus on winning this thing called life, and that's just walking by Him, through Him, and for Him. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, man. Like I said, another thing that can help with attacks too, man, with other people is just creating those boundaries, man. Like creating boundaries, man, and stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Stand on the boundary that you set. Um, because at the end of the day, you know who you are and you standing 10 toes behind it. Like what's dope is that you can say, I know who backing me. God backing me, man. Like, as long as you know that you got God right behind you, backing you, or whatever you're dealing with, you're gonna be okay. And to be real, initially it's hard to do that. Like it's hard to do that. Like when I was dealing with them attacks after attacks, like some of them I did not turn to Him first. But then I turned later, but then I was like, I should have just came and talked to God first. Like I would have had a better outcome. I would have had a better outcome sooner. But like I said, it's also when it comes to maturity. Like knowing it's okay to take those attacks to Him. Like, but I feel like as men, we like to take attacks by ourselves, especially individual attacks. Like we like to take any attacks, any struggles, any battles, and like hold it in. And it ain't healthy for us because we can't beat it. We're not going to be able to beat it. They're just going to keep coming. Because again, like I said earlier in the episode, like we can't stop the enemy from attacking us. We just got to be prepared for it. And luckily, no lie, man, I was prepared. Could I handle a few of them differently? Yes, I could have. Especially man, like I said, especially with the deleting of the episode, that about took me out, y'all. But I came back because listen, this is my assignment. My assignment is to use my voice to talk, to talk to the people, and to do life together. Like that's why we're here. We're here to do life, man. We're here to do life together, man. But I just really want to encourage each and every person that listens to this is that yes, you're going to be attacked, but stay ready. So you got to get ready. Stay in His presence. Stay in His word. Because when them attacks come, you gonna know what to do. But yo, we ain't about to be doing this no more, man, when it comes to like taking all this time off. If I do decide to take a vacation, I'll let I'll drop a video or something, let everybody know. But man, I really just wanted to come on here and just talk about like just the attacks that I've been dealing with and how they really almost, they try to take your boy out, but because it didn't go in their favor. It was never going to go in the enemy's favor. So I really hope this thing blessed y'all today. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Share it because it might bless the next person. But yo, don't quit. Don't let these attacks knock you off knock your focus, man. Keep your focus on Him. And keep your focus on your purpose. Keep your focus on your assignment that God has you in, because He could pivot you at any moment. But you have to kind of be prepared because, again, like I said before, man, nothing can stop the enemy from attacking. And especially when you're out there doing what you are supposed to do, them attacks are going to come in all different ways, man. All different ways. One thing I do want to leave y'all with too, man, don't get comfortable in the chaos. Don't get comfortable in the chaos. If the attacks are coming back and back and back, and you're just like, oh my gosh, they just keep coming. I know they're gonna come, so I'm just glad to just be comfortable here. Don't do that, because if you start getting comfortable in the chaos, you're gonna lose who you are. Don't lose who you are, King. Don't lose who you are, Queen. For real. Just stay in that word, stay in His presence, man, and we're gonna keep doing life, and we're gonna keep winning these battles, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.